Oh, this is why we can't have nice things. Old Compy and I have been through the ringer together, but man, I think we might need to split ways at some point in the future. Old girl's about to be put out back by this tool shed and get a couple shots in the back of the head. I apologize, guys. I'm sorry. Perhaps I should have waited another stream. I don't know. Clearly, my computer wasn't ready for me to begin streaming again. Obviously, mentally, I'm probably not ready. Physically, I'm definitely not ready. But, you know, who's got time for readiness? If you sit around waiting all day long to be ready, guess what? You're going to be sitting around all day long. All right. Let's try this again. I'm running a really quick system scan as well. I just went through my sysconfig and disabled a bunch of crappy services that shouldn't have been running anyway. We're kind of running thin here, so hopefully we'll have a chance at a good launch for MSC. I'm going to give it one more try. If it doesn't work, then fuck it. We'll play something else or do something else. Notepad.exe is calling. Just remember, whatever game I'm playing, we always have to compare it to the best game ever made. Because at any moment, you could stop playing that game and start playing Notepad.exe. Never forget that the potential for greatness is awaiting you. What kind of cheese you eating, Dubs? See, I'm from the Pacific Northwest. We're like the other cheese connoisseurs. I know everybody's like, Wisconsin, cheese. Hello, have you ever heard of Tillamook cheese? Anybody? It's the shit. I'm sorry. I don't want to start a fight. But let me just tell you, Wisconsin makes the most cheese. Guess who makes the best? Okay, I guess I do want to start a fight. Fight me, Wisconsin. I'll out-cheese you. I'll teach you the ins and outs of cheese, Dubs. No worries. I am a cheese connoisseur. I've had a number of experiences with many different types of cheeses, many of them sexual. So you could say I'm a bit of a cheese whore. Cheese slut. Hard to get good cheddar out there. Not what you mean in Wisconsin, maybe, but no, not over here. No, we have every single kind of cheddar, every shade from white to yellow. We got all the things in between, sharp, mild. We got your pepper jack. We got your Swiss cheese. We got your mozzarella. All those things, and it's all good. Have I made cheese? No, I don't. I don't know if I could do it. Oh, that hurt. Some puns just like hurt on the way out. They're so bad. They physically make you kind of choke up a little bit. I don't know if I could do it. Someone hit me with a baseball bat. I've deserved it. Oh. I don't know. I'm a big cheese lord myself. But you know what's weird is I'm not into the freaky, weird Euro rotten cheese. You know, there's like this whole funky kind of like fucked up cheese culture out there where people are like, I want cheese that smells and tastes like a corpse. I don't really get that. I'm definitely not on the corpse cheese train. I prefer my cheese to taste like cheese, preferably kind of creamy, maybe a little dairy, some nice cow beef flavored cheese, but corpse flavored cheese, no siree. Also, we're getting less than 28 frames per second here. That's fantastic. This is going wonderful. I think maybe my computer's just broken, guys. I don't know what to say. Turned everything off and we're up to 46.23 FPS, and it looks like that's as far up as we're ever going to get. Is this playable? No. Do you know why, though? It's not for the reason you think. It's because my controls aren't working. I'm moving my mouse a little bit, and it sometimes moves me all the way, but sometimes when I move it a little bit, it only moves me a little of the way. And it has to do with my refresh rate and frame rate, so I'm like not able to turn properly. It's not playable is the thing. Sometimes you can get a lower frame rate that's consistent, and you can work through it, but if it's going to be jumping up and down like that to the point where I can't even turn properly, then fucked if I mean, like, it's mortal mode. If we get into a car and drive like this, we'll just die and lose everything. What is up with this? Hop back a panel. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff going on here. I don't really want to lose this save file if we can save it, But it looks like it's going to take some serious... Look at... I can't even... What the fuck? I can't... I'm just trying... Okay. Okay. No, not today. Not today. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what in the hell is going on. It's... I guess there's three possibilities. One, computer's just toasty. That happens. It's old. Two, there was an update to MSC that broke something, and it doesn't work the way it used to work. And I guess that's probably likely. And then three, it's possible that it's just because it's an old save file, and there have been updates, and I'm playing on the unstable beta mode, and that's just what I get, you know? And if I wanted to play a more stable version of the game, I probably should have played a more stable version of the game, so... Sucks a little bit of a lot. I'm sad, because I really did want to play some of my summer car today, and now we're going to have to play something else. I wanted to go to Finland, man. I actually did want... I want to get my briefcase. I want to brew some more Killju. I want to upgrade the Satsuma. All sorts of stuff. I just can't. It won't let me. It just won't. We're going to try something else. We'll see. Whoa, feedback. Two of me. Man, I sound weird. You sound even... You always sound weird, but when you're sick and you hear yourself... You sound like a fucking alien. Do I always sound like... I guess I always sound like an alien. Okay. So, normally... I probably would do a straw poll or something like that, but I think I'm going to inflict a game upon you guys instead of asking your opinion. I always think that's a little bit more fun. There's a game I've been wanting to show you for a little bit. It's another early access game, and we'll play this one until it fails, or if I can't. It may also cause more technical problems, but I think it'll be interesting. We're going to play a game called... Oh, I love the name of the game, by the way. It's called Hobo Tough Life, and it's a little bit like my summer car, except it's winter, mostly, usually, and you're homeless, and you're also in, like, the Czech Republic or something like that. But, you know, it's semantics. It's all pretty much the same. By the way, I checked my Twitch inspector details and stats, and those are all fine. So whatever the problem was, it was either NSC or OBS. Not on Twitch side. It's not a back-end thing. I don't know. Alrighty. We will try being a hobo for a little while. We tried a little civil unrest. We tried being Finnish for a while. Let's try living on the streets out of a garbage can. If we garbage can. This is the whole game here. I am going to play it on low, though, by the way, because this game is horrifyingly unoptimized. Well, last time I checked, anyway. Of course, it's a Unity game as well. Let me see if I can get this up here. Hey, look at that. Another early access game. I put it there similar with, like, civil unrest levels of development. It's got some ground to put under it. But we're going to see if it's we're going to see if it's any good together. I actually already know the answer to this. It's okay. Yeah, Unity's now the only engine. There's no more. There's no such thing as in-house development. There's no more third-party tools. It's just a matter of time before Dwarf Fortress gets ported to Unity. People don't teach computer programming anymore. They only teach Unity scripting. There are no more computer programmers. There are only scripters. We used to call them script kiddies, but they've grown up now, so they're just called scripters. Oh, and don't forget all the asset creators. Oh boy, there's a thriving asset creation community. Just not a huge game engine creating community. Don't you pull out your third-party tool right now, Uncle Putty. I never got to show you my full mod abuse package. Alright, we're getting 60 FPS in the menu in this game, unlike MSC, so I'm going to call that a win. Hey, look at that. There's a homeless guy by a fire. Why is it in this language? I don't... What? Uh-oh. Oh, boy. It was way more Czech than I remember. Pripjat Zadahu... Uh-oh. Jackie... oh, that's temperature Celsius, right? So we should switch... Ah, no. I mean, yes, obviously that was language in Sestina. Clearly we have to turn off Sestina language. Alright, low quality... Turn off everything because this is a horribly unoptimized early access game, but there we go. At least we got the correct language. So I don't know a ton of stuff about the game. I'm not big up on the meta and all that stuff. Let's start a new game. I will say that it is, as far as like the game paradigm goes, if you've played Rust, or I think there was like that Conan game that came out, and Ark Survival Evolved, and those kind of games, this is that kind of game, where it's never just a single-player game or a multiplayer game. Even if you want to play it alone, you still have to host your own session. So that was my first little test world, and we're going to have to set a new world to private with one person of me in order to play single-player. But it does have multiplayer. I've never tested it. I don't know anything about it, and I've only played a little bit of the single-player as well. So already there's some serious jank warning for you. If they don't know how to make a single-player mode button click away, then uh-oh, watch out, warning signs. Wee. But I'll tell you what, they get life under the bridge, right? Look at that. We're already in a Red Hot Chili Pepper song. I'm getting a little bit of frame issues, but we'll see. Maybe it'll settle up. Also, everything's super duper blurry. And a lot of this stuff, like in MSC, I don't know if it's the game's fault, but in this case, I know that a lot of the frame rate issues we're going to have are going to be just completely the game's fault. It's just, they're constantly optimizing things and everything. So here's we are a homeless man's. It's graphically, this is with everything turned off, and it's still trying way too hard. There's a lot of stuff we can do here. We got to go around gathering up supplies. We don't gather them by punching trees or chopping blocks of stone. We loot them from the backs of cars and stuff. So here we could just take all these things. We got rope, tape, superglue, textiles, some of the gear you can get. But if we look at my inventory, you can see there's a full-on inventory-style RPG system in here. I got a scratch card. These things are double useful because you get a little morale boost if you scratch and win. Also, if you win, you can cash that in for some money. But even if you lose, you could just burn this in a fire pit, and there you go. You got a little warmth. Got some lock picks, super glue, rope, and duct tape. So let's learn about we. Here are our stats. We have health, energy, food, morale, warmth, and dryness. There's also stinkiness, illness, poisoning, alcohol, and number 2. That's right. I said this was like my summer car. Well, in MSC, you can pee. In this one, we gonna take some dumps. And then there's also a whole buff page. This has to do with your shelter and stuff. We'll get in that in a minute. Here we have our skills. We're all level 1 across the board. And again, this is similar to your multiplayer Rust-like, where there are server settings for experience, growth rate, etc. So a lot of this stuff just is kind of sandboxy if you want to play with it. But there is an element of progression to it. You sort of have to hold yourself to it if you want to. There's also perks, and some of them are cool. Like this is a troll perk. It learns how to troll people. It just offers a new dialogue option while talking to people, with the option to just occasionally really piss them off. And here's our tutorial page. It's got a little bit of a guide about how to stay alive and all that stuff, but never fear. My name is Jeff, and I will play this video game for you, and I know how to play every game. I've played every game ever, and I know how to win, and I'm the best. Let's go. You know what's funny is the frame rate's actually really terrible in this too. But some of it has to do with, like, the screen is blurry right now because I think of our health. You get health effects. Yeah, we're at 95% energy, morale, and food, so it's like cold, and that's probably affecting the way we see the world. There's no map in my inventory, but there is a map in the game. We just have to buy it. So let's go tool around here. This is just kind of a starting area. It's not inside the city, but there is stuff we can get out here that'll make our lives a little easier once we do get inside the city. Let's go loot some junk. I will take one of each. Ooh, a remarkable fabric. That is remarkable. Or at least that's what it says on the tin. Yeah, this is also going to be a clusterfucky frame rate thing, but you know what? Fuck it. At least it's not the same old crap. I'll take all that. There's just a lot of these crates over here. Most of the time, when you loot a crate in this game, it'll have a minigame associated with it. These are your kind of starting new character, open, easy crates full of stuff. Typically, it'll be a lot more difficult. Planks of wood. Wow, we found the main character from every Assassin's Creed game ever. A plank of wood. He's just got so much character. He's just bursting with character. What's your name? Planky McWoodman. What are your character attributes? I am a long plank of wood with no backstory, family history, or character traits whatsoever. Assassin's Creed. Alright, well that was all the stuff I could loot from there. Let's go into the actual city. So you can see in the top left there we have a temperature readout, 56 degrees Fahrenheit. It's like not super cold, but it's a little cold. We have 20 cash, and we can go make more if we want to. But we've got to find our way into civilization itself. Alright, you've seen this, and here's the thing. In my summer car, when the screen jumps like that, it's not supposed to happen. In this game, though, it's just because it's, like, poorly optimized. And, again, I'm not trying to make insults. If you go look at the patch notes for the game, half of them are, we tried to fix the optimization things and failed again. So it's not me saying that. It's like, it's a universally accepted thing. The game's got some serious optimization problems. It don't have no right to be this poor running, looking like this. This is our first minigame. This is the inspecting or dumpster diving minigame. Oh, is there any game sound that's too low? I'm sorry, guys. Here, I'll turn it all the way up. We'll get some audio here. So, you use your arrow keys or WASD to move around your cursor here, and we'll see what happens. I move left. It gave me a warning. So, if you've ever played Minesweeper, this will start to look familiar. We'll go to the right. Hey, look, I found an unfinished kebab. Delicious. A plastic bag. Delicious. Ooh. And some poop. So, there's a chance you're going to find something bad in here. Like, as we saw there, I found 2 good things and then a piece of poop. So this warning thing here is warning me that there's probably a piece of poop under that tile. And so, at level 1, you get 1 warning. After that, everything is just, you know, if I hit a piece of poop like that, I just take the thing, and I'm going to get stinky. So, in the beginning, you're going to want to just not take too much stuff. You can see I got some experience there. Dump diving experience. I really like that. There's the skill growth stuff in this is pretty cool, and the minigame things are not too bad either. There we go. We can, later on, you can get expert and master rank as well. There's a bit of depth to that that I dig, and the minigame changes depending on the container type you use as well. Like, I bet you if I went over here, it doesn't totally change, but look at this. It gets a lot bigger. And you'll find different stuff in here. I haven't told you what the reason not to get smelled is yet, but I will. Every time we hit one of those get smelled poop icons, it increases our dirtiness. And you wouldn't think that's a problem. I'm homeless. I live out under the bridge. Who cares? What does it matter what I smell like? Well, you do have to interact with people. You're going to end up panhandling a little bit, and if you smell like shit... Uh-oh, we found a unique item. Alright, this is where I get excited. What do we got? Ooh, yes! Biker sunglasses. Look at the stats on these. Wet resistance, defense, and charisma plus 16. Nice. Alright, so we got some sweet shades. See, there's cool stuff in here. I dig that. Like, the stats are amusingly laid out and worded, and there's a bit of depth here. I think that somebody, you know, had a cool idea with this one and put more into it than maybe most would. Alright, we got a little bit of rain. I don't want to get wet. If you look in the top left there, you can see there's a gauge, and it's filling up with a blue bar, but if I get in here, it'll stop filling, even though it's still graphically raining down here. But you do not want to get too wet. I think there should be a fire barrel in here. Yes, this is the Master Hobo's room. Well, not really. It's kind of near him. He's sort of like a main NPC kind of guy you're going to want to talk to. Let's do our scratch card and see if we won anything. So our winning numbers are 35, 15. See, this game is so weird and janky and strange. I kind of love it, like, no matter what. It's just so weird and janky and strange. What is this, bum simulator? Absolutely, yes. No question. Yes, I also know it's very blurry. That's just how the game is. It's because they think I'm not healthy enough to have not blurry vision. So every time we uncover a number here, it'll have a credit amount with it. And if we have that number up here, then we win that credit amount. So far, we have nothing to show for our efforts. Oh, noes. Oh, I think this one's gonna be garbage. It is. Oh, we didn't win anything. But we do have a used ticket here. I will put it in this. Stoke the fire. Ignite. See? It gave us a little something to do. Believe it or not, passing time in this game is actually kind of a factor, too. You're going to need every once in a while to just spend a little time next to a fire. Like in this case, we've got to get this temperature or the cold and the water off of us. So I'm going to need to spend a little time just chilling out by the fire. And if we had a bigger stack of those lottery tickets, I could kill some time doing that. But instead, I just have to stand here like an idiot. Dang it. Go away, water. I don't want you on me. What the hell? Wow. Have you guys seen the new band thing? Is that from BTTV or something else? Holy shit. Hang on, I gotta put this up on stream, guys. I know we're playing a hobo game, but we're about to get meta. Look at this. Can you see that? Hang on, let me zoom in a bit. Ban. 6 days, a few hourly, minutely, and purge. Is that from BTTV or is this just a Twitch thing? I like this. That's cool. I'll take more of that, please. More purge. Mod abuse. Yeah, Mugros, I wasn't able to get MSC working to my satisfaction, so we're playing some other game that I don't care about how well it runs. So this is the Hobo Master. Yo, how's it going? Hi, Lout. Don't you know who you're... Yes, you are the Hobo Master. I know. Silence, Worm. I am Master. I am a mythical NPC that has to serve here and represent many other NPCs until the content of this game is truly finished. I am the one who will teach you the ancient knowledge of the street. The streets. I am the one who will pass to you, or in fact sell you, the necessary skills. Okay, wow. Ooh, I really wanna piss you off. That's right, Worm. Alright, so we can't actually do anything with him really right now because we don't have enough skill gain. He will be able to teach us stuff after I have unlocked the prerequisites. So for right now, he requires that I have $300 and speech level 4 to upgrade this one to expert. So you can see why that's not going to be an option. A lot of these things, we're not going to get to mess with any of this stuff on stream today because that's like serious grinding for later. Like I said, I don't know if you're going to find it to be worth it, but there's definitely some depth there. Also, all these containers back here behind him should be locked. And we do have a couple lockpicks. But some of them, like this one, I know it's blurry. I can't turn that off. There's no make the blur go away. It's literally just built into the fucking game that way. Maybe the adaptive resolution thing is causing that? I don't know. Oh, hey, that actually fixed the blur. Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that, guys. I didn't know I could just fix it like that. Cool. Well, there's no more blurring. I saw a leaf just fall right now. Frame rate's terrible. But that's just this game. There's no way to make this game run not poorly. I feel like I'm talking a lot of shit about this game, but I kind of like it a little bit, sort of. It's very janky. It's super janky. Okay, let's go take our homeless ass out and do some homeless stuff. Let's go do homeless people things. Hey, Shogun Tiberius, what up, dude? Wow, man. Thank you so much, and I'm really glad you were able to stop by. It's so awesome that I was able to connect with and communicate with so many people, and I keep hearing back from people that I haven't heard from in forever. You know, just saying how it's going, and that is lovely to hear. So, thanks for stopping by. Let's explore a soda can. I found empty in it. Ah, that one had 20 credits. So apparently these are credit dollars, credit bucks, and I think they're whatever. Get lost. Oh, okay, so he won't talk to me because I smell too bad. Remember how we dug through those dumpsters? I'm betting you that my stink is rank. Secondary stink. No, it's only 5%, so I guess they just don't like me. What about you, sir? Do you want to chat with me? I don't have time. Aw. Oh, you know what will help? If I put on my sunglasses. Yeah. Alright, guys, I'm a biker. Talk to me. Hey, it worked! Spare a coin. So this is your panhandling minigame. You can use this to talk to pretty much anybody. And you can choose which kind of dialogue you want. Your skills determine which options you have for dialogue. So if you have different character traits, you can have different options to say things. In this case, I'm just going to ask for coins. Oops. Haha, I'd have to take a look. I'd recommend you to take a look. This is still the nice way I ask for help in need. And again, sometimes the dialogue is a little... Okay, well, this is going to be our begging minigame. Let's see if we can cadge some cash. I got a success. It must be hard on you. I'll help if I can. So we can thank her, or if we have the insolence character trait, we can ask for even more. I'm just going to say thanks for your contribution. And then we can try to mug her. Hey, look that way. Ooh. Stealing a magazine? Gimme. Oh, I failed. Help, give it back. Oh, don't be mad, miss. It just seemed like, you know. What? I suffer from chronic kleptomania. I can't control it. Yes. Oh, I don't have strategy, so I can't claim chronic kleptomania. I'll just have to tell her not to be mad. It's good people are so nice to one another. So the dialogue in this, you saw I got a bunch of pop-ups there. Pretty much every choice you make and everything you do will have an impact, and it will bear out in your stats and skills. And I like that. That's very good. But you have to admit that there's a bit of surrealism to this, too. Hey, you got a cigarette I can bum off you? Get away from me. This is pretty damn expensive. Tailor-made Italian wool suit? Spare a copper. Please, I have another. You know, I always tell my colleagues in business that money is laying everywhere on the ground. But one must have a vision and not be lazy to bend over to pick them up. That is the most convoluted way to say a very, very old saying. Hey, give me a beer. Oh, wow, this might work. Yes. Oh, he gave me 20 bucks. Well, that'll work. Cold one and an extra tasty shot. Don't judge me, sir. I didn't choose this. Believe me, nobody chooses this. Being out here on the street, that can happen to you. And then you have to fend for yourself. That's true. Although, I don't think I can say that because I'm not a talented beggar. So instead, I just have to say, hey, buddy, have a good one. Bye. Speech and begging plus. Alright, so there we go. We got a couple of extra speech and skill gains. But how do we really bank this away is the question. Well, first off, we need a place to sleep. And on your public park benches at the Octahob station, probably not the best place to sleep. So we're going to have to find a better home than that. And I know that there's a few places we can do that, but I want to get a map first if I can. Let's see if we could buy one in here. So this is a regular mall grocery store. They say mall, they probably mean convenience store. If you smell too bad, they will not let you in. Lord be praised. It looks like we didn't smell too bad. We can also return some of the bottles we found for recycling money. So that's good. Sell them up, sell them up. Hey, Crow Skull 23. Thank you so much for the subscription, my dude. Yeah, it did warm up a bit, but we still are a bit cold. And look at all this stuff we can buy. A large backpack, there's toilet paper, a med kit, deodorant, lemons, don't want to get scurvy, canned meat, some hot pumps. Oh, those are $200. I can't afford these, but man, they're just my size, and I think they really would help me get around as a homeless person. What the fuck? Why is that there? Oh, well. It's $3 for a roll. Daily bread of every homeless. I meant roll. I guess I'll buy one of those. I need to be officially homeless. So we now have our bread roll. I'd like to have bought some more stuff, but we don't have enough money. Let's go see if we can find someone that will sell me a map. Because we need to find a place to sleep for tonight. Pekarstvi. So there's two types of mini shops. One of them is a snack bar. The other one's a cigarette shop, I think. One of them does bottles, the other one doesn't. Okay, so it looks like we need to find this cigarette shop to buy the map. Here we go, this'll work. A tobacconist. Yeah. Ah, there's our map. It costs 50 bucks and we only have 66, so that's all of my money, but I want to spend it anyway. And we will buy one cigarette. Never mind, we will buy none cigarettes, because I cannot afford anything. Aw. It's almost like we're homeless or something. Well, let's take a look at the map now that we've got it. Hey, look at this. So this is it. This is the whole game here. This is one of the reasons I wanted to go grab this and show it to you, was because it's pretty comprehensive. So you see those little home markers on the map there? There's one in the top right, one in the top left, and one in the bottom right. Those are shelters, and we're going to go to one of them now just so you can see what each one of them looks like, because they're all the same. And that's not a bad thing. They're not designed to be fully kitted out areas. You have to do that yourself. So it looks like they changed the map recently, actually. This used to look totally different here last time I played it. See, that's the thing. These things are always changing too, so I don't know what's going on. Ah, here we go. I was lost. This back here. Here we go. So this is a shelter area where you can actually build your own stuff. And there's even a building mode where you can start putting down stuff. You can craft. That's right, there's crafting modes. It starts out with a fire barrel and nothing else. But eventually you'll be able to build a bed in there and move all sorts of cool stuff. And yeah, there are a number of crafting recipes as well. Currently we don't have very many. We can craft a bandage, bedding, poncho, cigarettes. Later we'll be able to build stuff like roofs and walls and a private dump to take a poop in, and we can scramble together some food out of just junk and scrap. But that's pretty much that as far as the base upgrade goes. We can settle there should we want to later and craft our way into a nice, happy, stable life, or we can just go bum around in Homeless Town come winter time. And yes, there are seasons in this game, and it will get colder and colder. By the way, you do want the money and the cigarette butts when digging through ashtrays. Oh yeah, give me those cigarette butts. We're going to craft those into a cigarette later. Also, so not all of the buildings you can go into, and most of them are just a home, but some of them are special buildings. This is a shisha bar, and there's a bartender and a guy named Bruno. So let's talk to Bruno here. Sir, what about a spare coin? You look like a kind person. Kind person, you say? Well, that's me. I've got a heart of gold, but man, money has to be earned. So this is a alternative method for interacting with the game. Some of the NPCs in the game have special missions or objectives, and they have kind of like factions in a way. So this guy's a bit of a gangster from what I understand, and he wants me to do a job. He wants me to give him information. Be specific, boss. Well, I need a man in the streets who can be various places and has time to look around. Well, I happen to be homeless. I literally can't go anywhere but in the streets, and I also have a penis. Let's go. Okay, what good will such favor bring me? Those dudes in leather vests you meet outside. You mean the ones with the gag balls in their mouth? I think. They're under my thumb. If you work for me, I can make it so they don't bother you that much. But it works the other way too. Try to piss me off and you'll have a problem. So he's kind of a big guy in the neighborhood, I guess. When you roam around the city, be on the lookout for any parked bikes. They can be locked and must be parked somewhere aside. If you find something like that, report it to me. I don't know about that. Boss seems suspicious. Hey, it's no problem. I will mark some bike targets for you. I got nothing. And we can talk to the bartender. I don't think I can afford anything. Order beer. I don't have money. Well, that's because I'm homeless. Gee, I should have thought of that before I decided to be homeless. What was I thinking, deciding to be homeless like this? Clearly, that was a poor choice on my part. I should have chosen a different path. Well, we're here anyway. Let's dig up a couple more cigarette butts so we have something to deal with our mood when it gets colder tonight. But we need to find two things before it gets too late. We need to find a bed and a fiery burn barrel, because it's going to get cold and wet. And I don't know where the fuck we're going to sleep tonight. This is it, though. This is that homeless life. Just looking for a warm, dry place to put your head for the evening. I think we're going to end up sleeping on a bench or something, because I don't see anywhere else for us to shack up for the eve. I could ask a stranger for some good Samaritanship, or I could just straight up steal from him. It's freezing outside. Can I come inside? Aw. Morale minus 20. Ouch. So, I did get speech experience for that, but it came at a cost. I lost a lot of morale, and I know, oh no, my morale's bad. I might rout if I get charged by a cavalry unit. No, not like that. It's a different kind of morale, and it has a seriously huge effect on everything, too, so you kind of don't want to lose morale in this. Where the hell am I going to sleep tonight? That's just a box. Boxes. I don't need any more garbage. I got garbage coming out of my ears, man. If I needed some garbage, I will let you know. I need a bed. Sleepy time. Sleepy time. Anybody got a napping spot? I bet you there's a bus station around here somewhere. I'm totally lost. Can I sleep in here? This place seems nice. Sheltered. There's a whole lot of back alleys to get lost in, too. I'll tell you what, man, they certainly didn't skimp on the dark alleys department. Can I sleep in this box? No? Maybe here? It's actually really, really tough to find either a place to sleep or a place to go to the bathroom in the very, very early game. Because until you've crafted your own bed or can carry around a bedroll or something like that, your options are severely limited, and it's really just whatever you can find in the world already. I gotta go downtown and find a bench, because otherwise we're gonna stay up all night. That homeless life. You're rad. Jefkele. No, you're Jefkele. There should be benches on this stretch of road here. Oh, you know what? There's a park right here. We can go sleep on a park bench. Absolutely, completely homeless. We're role-playing. Check it out, my very own... We found a home, fellas. Here it is. Alright, well, let's go dig around in our... Ooh, dubious pizza. That's actually the way I order it. How did they know? Yes, I'll take a large dubious with a... extra... weird. Let's go to sleep. So when you sleep anywhere, there's always going to be an opportunity for you to modify your sleep by how comfortable you can be based on your sleeping equipment. So each one of these things is a craftable sleeping augment. So you can make a little sleeping bed out of cardboard, you can make a little thing out of wood, you can make a nice sleeping bag, or make a whole kind of tent compound. Eventually you can get up to massive rest bonuses. The confidence thing has to do with where you're sleeping. So because we're sleeping in a park, there's a chance the cops are going to mess with us. But we'll get as much sleep as we can and just fall over on the thing. And you'll see over in the top left, though, the real problem is my temperature is going to start dropping. Not just the world's temperature, but mine. We're still actually quite wet as well from the last time it rained. So we're sleeping on a park bench at night, soaking wet. We could easily get a cold. Was there a steel armrest in the middle of the bench? Holy crap. I know that there's a few anti-homelessness measures around some of these places, but I don't recall bumping into them too often. Well, we certainly didn't get a full night's sleep, but we are way too cold to keep sleeping, so now we've got to go find a place to get warm and dry. And it really is just, in the very, very early game of this, you're going to be just constantly seeking warmth and dryness. But I have a treat for you guys. I got something special for you. As it happens, I've already played the early game of this game. And I've already gone through it and come out the other side in my other save file. So I'm going to go load this one up, which I've survived for 14 days in. And I believe it is already winter time in a sort of pre-established game. So, yeah, that was the very beginning of the game. That was the initial beginning thing. Let's go 2 weeks later. Ta-da! Ooh. What's all this? Aha! Well, this is the same spot we were at before. In fact, if you look on the map, it's the exact one, only it's full of stuff. Because I built all this stuff here. I even got a little pooping spot back here in the corner. I don't think you can actually poop in it, though. Hey, look, we got a bench over here in our spot. We got our own fire barrel. I got a briefcase. I don't even have that in my summer car. And a couch. So all this stuff is just stuff that I've found throughout digging through garbage cans and shit. And you can see in the top right there, we've got a couple of bonuses for extra warmth and extra storage capacity. And I think even there is a global storage here somewhere, if I could figure out how to get... There it is. Boom. So yeah, look at that. We've got a snobbish jacket in here, some pants, a baseball cap. Oh my god, yeah. All kinds of stuff. And I think I might even have some stuff to place down here. No, I don't. Alrighty. It's 20 degrees out because it's the middle of winter and I just got a cold. We gotta start a fucking fire here before we die. It's not easy. I just said it was further on. I didn't say it was easy. I need to burn something. That's a winning lottery ticket. I'm not burning a winning lottery ticket. I will burn some old textiles. Keep me alive. Ah, that was really cold. So yeah, we're way deep in this one now. 20 degrees outside. How many kelvins is that? I don't know. 20 degrees Fahrenheit is 12 Fahrenheit below freezing. I believe 32 degrees Fahrenheit is the temperature that water freezes. So that should give you a guesstimate for where we're at. So stats-wise, look at this. Stats, boys. Level 7 dump diving. Expert. I'm proud of that. Trading, thieving, begging, speeching, crafting, and... oh, what's that? Somebody said, I'm bummed out there's no bum fights. Well, look at that. There's a fighting skill. I don't know if this is actually in the game yet. I don't think it is. It just says fighting minigames have 2 blue parts. I've never seen a fighting minigame. I don't know if busking's in the game, but it says you can earn money as a musician. I've never found an instrument, though, so I don't know. And begging on the knees, I don't know what that is either. So, let's take a look at my stats here. We're very tired, low on food. I hope we have some food. Let's see what we have to eat. Cigarettes, that's not a good meal. Scrap food, not great, but I guess it could be worse. Do you have any real food for humans? Ooh, markable boxes. These are little pieces of electronics you can pick up. You can fix those up for later and sell them if you want. Aha, a delicious. This is a homemade feast. It's just called delicious. And we'll have some scrap food to augment our hungriness. We're actually quite hungry. And strained alcohol. You can get these things by, you just sort of find a bit of alcohol and you eventually collect enough. Ooh, the life bringer. A universal drink. So alcohol is important in this. It doesn't just make you drunk, although it does make you drunk. And it makes you kind of belligerently drunk too, where you end up swearing at nuns and shit like that, which is hilarious. But it also makes you warm. So look at this, plus 50 warmth from this alcoholic beverage. I will do that. I am warm. I am drunk. Let's go to sleep after I set some more stuff up to burn. I might want to get some antibiotics up in me too. What are we going to burn today? Well, I've got 5 vacuum cleaners. Let's make a vacuum cleaner fire. I don't know what's going on with all these electronics. Like, I think you're supposed to fix these and sell them. I'm just going to burn them. Oh, I need to craft a bedding, apparently. But we do get a bonus healing for sleeping at our hideout spot. So let's go have a rest. It is VV cold outside. 16 degrees. Holy shit. Getting drunk does not actually make you warmer, and in fact does the opposite. Oh yeah, it actually makes you lose your body temperature. It makes you feel warmer. Like, but you have to understand, your feelings are just reporting back on an actuality, and they can be wrong. Disregard your fifis. I know, right? What a great place to sleep. I'm in a covered area, sleeping on a bed full of burning vacuum cleaners. Drunk out of my mind. The dream. Really, Jelly? It makes you sad. Interesting. I don't know, I didn't get the sad vibe off of it. It seems oddly unsad to me. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but I don't see desolation in this. I see perseverance in this. I see something else. But I guess maybe I was looking for that, and maybe I found it. Anything makes you warmer if you burn it, including your own flesh and bones, friend. So it's not snowing out. That is excellent news. We just got to get ourselves warmed up as warm as we can, and then we can go out and do a little panhandling. I'll handle your pan any day. You can handle my pan. Hey, Borable, thank you so much for the 17-month subscription, my dude. Welcome back to the Jeff Stream program. I don't know, like, in a way, you ever think, okay, what's my plan if everything goes to shit? If everything is, like, everybody else is fine, but my life is fucked, what's my plan? What would it be like? What would I do? I don't know, it's interesting to see what kind of reactions you have to stuff if you're, you know, just on the street. Like, what are your predilections towards theft and ownership end up doing? What about property value? How does your opinion of property value suddenly change? Stuff like that. I don't know, I'm not trying to make anybody change their fucking mind about anything. I'm just playing a video game. And I just don't think it's as depressing as he was saying. I think there's some perseverance and goodliness to find in here too. Let me burn something. This is a different guy's fire, but there's an NPC here I want to talk to if I can. I've heard Fergrim. So this guy lives outside of our thing. As I said before, they're scattered throughout the world. There's some NPCs. Some of them have abilities. Looks like this guy can teach me about thievery. Ooh, I don't have 50 required. So this is my relation with him. This is how much he likes me. He only likes me 30 points. That's not enough. I don't know what he wants from me. But I guess we can just have a chat. How's it going? Everything's going to shit, man. It's hard to work when your fingers are getting frozen solid. Get some gloves then. Dude, have you ever seen a pickpocket with mittens? You could be the first one. You're such an ass. God damn, I'm thinking about reading some book. Well, goddamn, I'm thinking about reading some book. How about you? Looks like stealing is pretty lucrative. Is it worth it? It's not for everybody. Could I become a master thief? Hey man, Tropic Thunder came out a few years ago. I guess he probably hasn't been to a theater in a few years, so I'll let it slide. Sounds fair. God damn, I'm thinking about reading some book. Oh, he just wants to burn books. Okay, that makes sense. Fahrenheit 451. That's a good book. I'll bring him a copy of Fahrenheit 451. Hopefully he will enjoy it. And I mean, by that I mean burn it. Oh god, I can't see. Are we back in the darkness? It's very dark. I'm going to stay close to our fireplace for a little while. We'll go out into the wild, crazy world a little bit later when the sun's up. Fulgrim indeed. I know, what a great conversation. Like I said, Slime, there's something about this game that's sort of like on the edge of surrealism I kind of dig. There's a little bit of meta commentary by the dev in the comments. Some of the dialogue with some of the NPCs has a lot to do with like the nature of early access, how it works, the way that content is developed. It seems fairly self-aware, and let me tell you, that is becoming more and more and more and more and more rare by the second for something to be remotely aware of itself or its context in the world. So I say high marks, all points, etc. Hey Hildegrim, thank you so much for the 22 months in a row. I doubt I'll be able to stream on Christmas because I will actually be not at home. I will be at my brother's home celebrating Christmas with the little ones. That's what it's all about. I don't know. For us, it's just kind of like a competition to see who can make the nieces and nephews happiest. Who can outdo with the weirdest, the best, the strangest, the most dangerous present. I plan to beat them all. I got them all a block of C4 for Christmas. It's going to be the best Christmas ever. You too, Polymath, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful holiday season, Christmas, whatever. Merry, non-denominational, happy Festivus pole rubbing time. Ooh, it's sunny out. Oh, it's about time. Let's go chat. He says, ugh. I don't know, I'm inclined to agree with him. I think he's got a point. I think ugh is an underappreciated temperament in today's modern world. So, I talked about, at the very beginning we did dumpster diving. Look in the top left of the minigame, it says shrapnel left 6. That's how many of those warnings I get. So, in the beginning you only get 1, and then you start getting slimed. But for now, I can get up to 5 more. So, as you get better at dumpster diving, you just get better at not only what you find, but avoiding the process of getting all stinky. And you can keep going until you run out of shrapnel warnings. There's still 1 left, and I know that there's nothing in there I want. So there we go. As you get better at dumpster diving, eventually you can go all the way in a dumpster, get everything good out of it, and have no stank on you as well. And there's nobody home at the grocery store. What's the graffiti say? Go Mac Alphen. Go Mac Alphen. Yeah, get a Mac. Veliki Viprodej. No, I don't think so. Oh, hey, motorcycle. That one guy wanted a bike, but that was somewhere else. I don't know if these actually count as things. Last time I tried this, there was no way to interact with this bike. I wanna... Vroom, vroom. I'm getting out of here, man. I'm going to Finland. Let's go. Where's the... Okay, apparently we're not going. I don't have money. Tell me about it. That's my problem too. Not now. But when? How about now? How about now? How about now? What about now? Are we there yet? 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 How about now? How about now? How about now? How about... See, I'd be an excellent panhandler, because I would annoy people to the point where their money was all mine. Also, what is with fucking leaf blowers today? Oh, also you'll notice that the minigames get better or easier as your skills go up. So in this 2-week-old file here, we have a much better chance to do a little panhandling. And we can even continue talking to this guy because we still have some opinion from him. So we can ask him about the elections. Elections coming. Who are you voting for? Well, that's obvious. Only Topo 8. As always, like every sensible citizen. What? The pirates are awesome. A transparent agenda for the whole party. Well, unfortunately, I don't know the pirates, and I've never heard of them. They're probably some losers. I'd rather eat the vote for breakfast. Look at that guy over there. Ooh. Thievery cube. Yoink! Well, he's gone now. Catch you later, nerd. Nice. A little pickpocketing. Yeah. We're pickpocketing. We're thieving. Our health is really low right now. We're super cold. We're gonna die. I gotta go find a place to catch myself on fire, or we're dead. I actually might, for real, die. And there's another thing to be mentioned there, by the way. I haven't discussed what happens when you die yet. And it's probably because I don't like it. I hate it, in fact. What happens when you die is nothing. Or at least that's how it was last time I played it. Ooh, ow. Yeah, we're, like, freezing to death. Okay. Chill out. I don't think I'm freezing. I think I'm actually something elsing to death right now. Status, alright. But I appear to be... oh, I'm starving! Yes, that will do it. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna eat and drink everything. 16% food. Good. I think I just drank a fuck ton of alcohol. I guess I smoked a whole pack of cigarettes, and those look like joints, too. But anyway, here's what happens when you die. Last time I played, it was nothing. We'll see what happens this time. That's pretty immersive. Oh, hey, we actually didn't die. We just passed out. So that was not an actual death. Never fear. That was a paint. Or, what the hell? Why do I burn some paint? That's got to smell lovely. Yeah, we really don't have anything to eat, though. Can I craft something to eat? Maybe food. Delicious. Lightbringer. Tastes delicious. Oh, shit. I guess I should burn some keyboards and get the hell out of here. We'll take some antibiotics in case we're sick. I don't think we need antidepressants. No, we mostly just need food. Like, really badly. I have $332. The problem was it was too early for any of the shops to be open, so I couldn't buy any food. Hopefully, it's looking sunnier out. Please be open. Yes! I'm really sorry about that buzzing noise in the background, guys. There's nothing I can do about that, except maybe yell at him. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to yell at him, because that guy is actually blowing away a pile of leaves right in front of my house that I desperately wanted someone to blow away. So you know what? Thank you, leaf blower guy. I didn't want those leaves anyway. However, I much prefer Archibald Coolington to him. Alright, so it looks like we got some bottles to turn in. I think you can do them all at once, somehow, but I've apparently forgotten how. There we go. We can do them all here. Thanks. Apparently not all, just in a different quantity. Now we can buy some bread. How many bread? 20 loaves of bread seems a bit much. We'll buy 5 loaves of bread. That may be enough for me to survive the morning. 22, 32, 42, 52. We're alive! Hey, police officer man. Metska police. Sir, please, officer, I'm really sick. I might die soon. You should go to the hospital. Do you have insurance? No. Well, you're fucked. Thank you, officer. Hey, but I got some speech for that. Alright. Apparently we're fucked, though, so... Officer Coppington has decided that we need to help ourselves. Thank you, officer. Help me, officer, I'm dying. Well, that's just real too bad for you, pal. You should do something about that. Get lost. Okay, I'll go get lost over here, sir. Sorry for interrupting your day with my homelessness. Nice booty. I wasn't actually in it for the money. I just wanted to grab a little... No! We can still talk to people when they're in their houses. Good day, everybody. Good news, everybody. We got the Zoidberg over here. What do you want? Are you here to see somebody? No, I ain't seeing nobody. Got anything to spare, man? That's thuggish. I'm looking for Mr. Bohu Mill. It's bloody freezing outside. So this is for stealing. It says what it is. Stealing, begging, and... I don't know what this... You live here, right? Yeah, I live here. Oh, I control him. And you're okay with living in such a dump? I guess I don't have the money for a better living... Or I guess you don't have the money for a better living, right? Hee hee. Try trolling the guy. Oh, yes. Minigames. Are you kidding me? Get out of here or I'll beat you up with this pole. Bugger off. Well, I guess... I don't know why that is a successfully completed trolling operation, but we did it. Ew. Herder, I'm retarded. Haha, I was only pretending. Is this game... I think it is in the Czech Republic. I think that's where it's supposed to be. But I don't know about Poland. There's plenty of Poles, though. Would you call it a land of Poles? I don't know. I only see like 5 of them. That one's got a triple. What the hell? Why is this one drastically different than the other ones? This one's a fidget spinner. Nowhere is safe. Holy crap, I can't even jump up that thing. I like that you can see your model while you're flailing around in the world. That is actually very nice, and not enough games do that. So again, points where they're deserved. I'm not trying to hand out free points to people who don't deserve them. But I got some points laying around, and if the game's going to go on earning them, I'll give it to them. You just got to keep earning it. There's a bunch of little secret back areas, too, that have, like, hidden little... Oh, this is... Is this where the bum fights happen? This looks real scary. Anybody want to fight? No? Please, no? Oh, hey, a free bed. Oh, no, that's not a free bed at all. This is a pooping spot. Let's see if we need to take a dump. Nope. Not yet. Drop a load. Not time for load dropping yet. We'll see. We'll keep cooking that one in the oven for... It's got to bake a little longer. I've just got a turtle head poking out. We want to get the whole tortoise. Keep on panhandling my way through the day. Yes! Yes! So you can actually, if you're successful, sometimes you can actually ask them for a specific thing. That guy just gave me a can of beer, which for a homeless guy, that's like 100% a win. It'll keep us a little warmer. Give us something to drink. There's another element, too. By the way, we were talking about the alcohol element of the simulation. You know, you guys were saying how it shouldn't make you warm, etc. There's another actual gameplay element to the alcohol I haven't talked about yet. Oh, I'm going to have a hard time finding it, but I will try to get drunk and go talk to a nun. It may not work, but I'm going to give it a shot. I don't remember exactly where she is, but I think she's up this way. I know. Why? But, well, we'll see. I think I know where she is over here. We could just die, though. It's 33 degrees out. I'm freezing to death right now, and our health is going down very quickly. So, it's very possible we'll just keel over dead. I'm not too worried about it, though. Like, I mostly just wanted to show you guys the game from a kind of a comprehensive point of view. I'm not really looking to totally play it for you guys, like, get involved and do all that stuff. I mostly just wanted to show you what was here. And now I can show you how it's like to die. Hang on, let me get a little loaded first. Drink that beer. I don't want that going to waste. I don't know what that stuff is, but I'm drinking it. Smoke all the cigarettes. I want to die happy. Alright, guess that's as close as we can get. Help me. I'm literally dying. I don't know if that's why I'm dying, but I'll pick it. Okay, he's going to let me come in and stay warm. Oh, I got dry, warm. Please, sir, may I have another? Zgoose.
Damn it.
Oh, I failed. Now we die. Thank you for delaying my death. Momentarily. Where's the... please help. I think there's a hostel around here somewhere. Not there. Come on, give me the nun. Not there. Shit. Where is she? None of your business? None of my business. I think it's actually right out here. Or maybe it's absolutely not. Oh, fuck. You? Entrance to the house. You died! I love this. That's nice. That's 100% me right there. That is all me, baby. There is a rage quit button right in the game. But no, we don't have to worry about that. Let's just respawn. So this is what I mean about the death system. You don't lose... Oh, wow, you do lose your stuff now. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay. So they made death real. Recently. Because last time I played this, death was meaningless. You kept everything and you lost some stats, but you could easily replace those. There's an NPC that you can talk to and have them fix your broken stat caps. But actually, all of our stats right now are capped at 90%, which is a huge deal. Because that means you can never get 100% dry. You can never get 100% rested. You can never get 100% full. So that's a big deal by itself. And couple that with losing all of your stuff, and you're talking like, oh, wow. Ouch. I imagine, though, there's probably a way to get some of that stuff back. You may... I think I've heard about NPCs around you can maybe buy your old stuff off of if they find some of it. But again, I mean, it's kind of like we just died. It's still winter. It's still fucking cold as hell. And we still got to figure out a way to survive in this crazy, messed up world. I want to go see if our base camp is still alive. Why would you want to respawn then? Because I guess it's a hell of a lot better than just starting the entire thing over again. Because I believe we kept all of our stats. Yeah, look. Level 6. Oh, I lost a stat? I think it was level 7. No, it was this that was level 7. Yeah, this is the reason you want to go ahead and respawn. Because losing that much of all of these skills... forget that. No. Right. We're going to go see if my home is still furnished. Hey, Coco. Welcome home, my dude. I'm glad to see you. Yeah, I'm curious to see if any of that furniture is still there, and to know if there's any way for me to recover any of the stuff we lost. I don't particularly care about the stuff. It was mostly just survival supplies. Supplies, maternal fornicator. But this stuff took a bit of doing. Oh, yeah, hey, look at that. Okay, so you keep your whole base and everything, and it looks like I bet you we kept... Yeah, all the stuff that was in the home base is still safe, too. So yeah, there's some depth to it as far as consequences, apparently. They've been changing the game, tweaking the gameplay stuff. So yeah, I don't know, I don't want to sit around and do the whole let's be a hobo thing. This is kind of this stream has been a bit of a technical, disgusting derpitude. It looks like we're soaking wet though, so let's get a fire going and just play some scratch cards while we can. I hope I don't need that hat because I'm about to burn it. Burning electrical stuff. So yeah, what do you guys think of old hobo tough life? While I scratch off some rentier cards. I think it's interesting. It's weird though, because this kind of game, for me anyway... Oh man, I didn't win anything at all. I'm just a used ticket myself. This kind of game is interesting to me because it really makes you kind of evaluate your expenditure of time. Because I didn't want to say that the game is not, at least thematically, depressing like people were alluding to earlier. I agree with that. It is. And I think it's got an interesting effect on playing a game like this for fun. And I like the... I kind of like that question floating in my head. So yeah, I'm curious to know what you guys think. It looks like a lot of you guys are interested in seeing an actual attempt at this. It's obviously got some depth to it. Like, I put this knife on the ground. That was me. That wasn't there before. I did that. I put this radio here. It doesn't work. I don't care. This little can of beans down here, that's my can of beans. I found it. It's mine. It doesn't have any beans in it, but it's mine. And look at this. I'm just sitting here burning everything I own just to stay alive because it's so cold. It's not an easy game playing by yourself. But again, a lot of the difficulty comes with how you set it up. I bet you if we jumped out to the menu, we could start a new game with 200% skill growth on and become level 100 in 10 minutes. A lot of it has to do just sort of with what degree you want to commit to it. I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious on hyperspeed, and it's surreal and weird, and it's got all that. You know what? I think that the thing I like about it is this. This right here. It's like having Skyrim attached to your weird, janky survival game. Like, everybody goes out and makes a Rust-like or Conan game or whatever, but they don't ever put this part in it, or this stuff, or pooping. They don't ever put a load dropping mechanic in it. And there's even more than, like, there's a fair amount of depth in this. I was impressed. There's almost as much jank as there is depth, but it's certainly interesting. Yeah, this briefcase is not the good one. This is the bad briefcase. It has nothing in it. All right, we are warm. The problem right now is that I don't have any warm clothes. Yes, you can buy some. Also, I haven't even discussed this yet. There's a dirty clothes mechanic in this. You'll notice this orange bar up there is how strong and durability-ish it is, but there's another stat which covers how dirty your clothes are, and you do have to go get them washed at like a laundry or something. I got a hat I can wear, nice pink hat. I saw some gear we had stored here, any of it warm gear, some wellies, some jeans, and these all seem pretty much the same. We'll just go out like this. At 32 degrees and wet, though, it's going to be real freaking cold. And a lot of it just comes down to, like, how you choose to spend your time. We could choose to go around doing only dumpster diving right now. That would give us the opportunity to get a bunch of food and maybe money and buy some stuff. We do have a little bit of money, though, so I think we're going to go buy some basic survival shit. Or maybe see if we can find where our old stuff was. Where did we die at? Oh, I remember now. Yeah, let's go see if we can find our old dead body. Oh, I probably should buy a map first, huh? That might help. Apparently that is not the right place. I think I know where we died. Roughly. God, I'm already freezing. Yeah, it was up here. I was looking for the nun at the mission, and I have a really hard time finding that place all the time. It might be just right here. Nope. It's somewhere back here. And there's an important reason. It's a very important place, too. A basement. Can I come in your basement, working man? Good day, everybody. Have me a spare coin, do you, sir?
God damn it.
That's a negative. The coin pattern is full. Holy... Mirror's Edges out there, guys. Wow. Cool. Hey. See, this game's not depressing. Just like, oh, dreary Eastern European. Hey, look! Mirror's Edge! It's so bright and colorful and smooth and crispy. Ah, here's the charity with Sister Agnes. Can I just ask? That is not... Sure! And what are the rules? 1. You mustn't be drunk. 2. You must have good manners. 3. The services are paid. Well, that's obvious. What do you got for sale? Alright, so she's got warm clothes for sale. Cheap fur coat. That's 200 bones. +7 charisma, though. +6 and +6/5 cold. I know that says cold resistance twice. Those numbers do stack, though, and they're different stats, so it makes a little bit of sense. It's really weird, though. Like, this one has 3 different cold resistance stats. I don't know if that's because of, like, there's one for your feet, one for your knees, and one for your crotch, or what, but for some reason they all have different, like, that one's got 3 different wetness resistance stats, and I don't know if they stack. An ordinary jacket, a retro jacket, and a Beck hat. A hat with the largest user range ever. Popular among tractor drivers, artists, and notables. But never among tables. Look, it says right there, no tables. So, you can also get your laundry done here, and you can take a shower. It costs some money, though. You can still hustle her a little bit, though. Sister Agnes will... There we go. Minus 80 stink. That's nice. And we can use the laundry. We don't need it, though, because our clothes are clean. But it is very important, especially in the early game when you don't have any points in dumpster diving, and so you're constantly getting dirty, and everybody's always denying you entrance because you literally smell like feces. It's important to get your laundry done. Alright, well there was Sister Agnes. That's one of the other elements of alcohol I was trying to show you guys before we croaked. And also, yeah, we were looking for my body too, and I don't know where we died exactly, but let's go look around. Anyway, as you can see, alcohol affects your attitude, your morale, and it affects how other oh, Jesus. There is falling damage in this game, I have just now discovered. Wow, there's a lot of falling damage, because, ow, my health just got completely destroyed. Basically, your health just regenerates over time if you're healthy, and by healthy, I mean not sick, eating food, and not freezing to death. So it's like a weird kind of regenerative mechanic. Also, there should be a pastor, churchy, talky guy around here. We could maybe handle his pans for a little bit. Policeman, help! I've been robbed! Stay away. But, help! I've been robbed. I guess I have to stay away now. Alright, game. I think did I just stub my toe? I'm pretty sure I just stubbed my toe. And I think that might be the end of us. This is not an easy game. So this is abouts. Yeah, this is hereabouts is where I croaked. I remember us looking down at this area too. Oh boy, I got the Call of Duty jelly on my screen though. I need a piece of bread to wipe this off with and some peanut butter. Why do I oh god. I think I didn't intend to walk off that, but I just accidentally, like, ragdolled as my guy collapsed. The lower your health is, the more frequently you'll just fall over. Personally, I think it'd be hilarious if you just... Oh, God, that's probably what did it. Yeah, that's not a good thing to jump on. Don't want to sit on that and spin. And, yeah, this is pretty much where we died. I don't see any corpses or piles of loot, so... I'm guessing there isn't one. Oops. Wait a minute, what's this? It's a box of nothing. That's not what I had on. Yeah, see, we were going through door to door over here, and we died, like, right around this corner over here somewhere. Yeah, we asked somebody if we could stay in his house for a minute, and he let us, and then we died. That's probably not related to our death, but maybe. Yeah, it's possible it's in a locked container or something. I remember being around here. This area's got its own can of worms in it. So it appears as though there's no, like, big container full of my old stuff that we used to own laying around. That would have been nice, but... Yeah, we've already been through all this area before. Yeah, we're learning. Yeah, Hobo Corpse Run at 1 HP while tripping and falling on spikes. Not good. Also, that little stuttering hitch you saw right there, that's just been a part of the game since release. I've been playing it a little off and on as they patch it for pretty much its entire EA duration, and it's never gone away, it's never gotten any better. It's just something they keep working on. Hopefully they'll figure out what's causing it, but until then, we're just occasionally just going to have to be looking one way and then suddenly be looking a dramatically different way. Alright, we're heading back home now because we are super about to die. I mean, like, super duper die. Extra die, and I got nothing for all of my trouble. We went out and did all that day of wandering around and scavenging. The idea is when you're kind of playing, like right now I'm mostly just sort of meta commentarying. When you're playing, you're wanting to go out and find scrap food and strained alcohol and items like that because you can craft those into better food. Like this is made of scrap food and rolls, and this other one is made of scrap food and whatever that is and other rolls, and this is made of strained alcohol and strained drinks. So your ideal daily kind of routine as I die again here, it's fine. I guess I could dump all this clothes in the storage for the... I'll put the wood back in there so that when we come back it's still there. This is not infinite storage, by the way. You can barely fit anything in this. Well, cool. Now we won't lose much of anything at all. I guess. Let me get a nice ragdoll in the fire if I can. I don't want to live. I want to burn. Oh. It's a tough life being a hobo. Oh, wow, I'm flying. The 1st Airborne Hobo Division. I like the ragdoll effect when you pass out and die, though. It's actually kind of amusing. Come on, buddy. Croak. Die. I don't think there's much we can do. We lost too much health from that falling damage. It would take probably in-game like 3 or 4 days to regen all that health. Aw, no ragdolls. Alrighty, well, I think I'm going to press this rage quit button. Like so. Hey, it didn't even rage at me. Aw, I guess I was the one raging. Dang it. Well, again, I'm sorry about not going super in-depth in that one, but that wasn't really what my plan was. We're just kind of, you know, making stuff up as we go here. I'm all out of sorts. It's been a long time since I've been streaming, and there's this son of a bitch outside my door that will not stop leaf blowing, and it is driving me insane. I feel terrible. I'm not sure if I actually can continue. Typically, I go much longer than this, but I don't know if I can. I know it sounds okay, but I'm rapidly losing compression in my lungs, and I'm desperately in need of another shot of a steroid inhaler. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it might be better for us if we probably resumed another time, or maybe if I just muted my microphone for a bit. Oh, I don't know. Let me go grab some gargly salt water and see if we can carry on. No promises. I will be back in just a moment. Ugh. Alrighty, guys, I have returned, and upon further review, I think we're going to go ahead and wind this one down here. I am completely and totally shredded. I don't know, I mean, I feel like I've been sitting here for 24 hours. You know what? I know what the problem is. It's like, I can tell already. It's that I'm just completely mentally drained. You know, the problem is I don't have much to say right now, and that's not me. I've always got something stupid to say, but I'm just like, I'm really sorry, guys. I know I'm supposed to be the distractor from all of the world's problems and etc. But man, I got some problems myself right now. I am not feeling well. I tried really hard, guys. I tried like hell. I try like fucking hell to distract everybody from all the problems, but no, not today. It's that damn leaf blower out there. No, I'm just not right. So, instead of making it even worse with a further convoluted stream of me failing to do things and eventually getting frustrated and yelling or something like that, I think I'm going to go lay down for a little while. I thank you guys again so much for joining me. Cat Attack, thank you so much. Dion, it's good to see you, dude. Jelly, my bros. Polly, what up? Guild CA, Prince Primeval, what's going on? Coco stopped by too, and we had Dubs and everybody. No, man, see, this is the thing. Like, this isn't supposed to be how it works. I'm supposed to show up and make you guys feel better. But it's actually very much the other way around. So, thank you guys again. Alright, let's not get too sappy here. Let's not get too sappy here. Next time we do this thing, we'll make sure to do something nice and weird and raunchy. We'll cook some babies over an open fire. Something like that. But for me, I am toast. Thank you guys again so much. And I will see you next time. Have an awesome week. Peace out. And another leaf blower. That's the third one today. It's just, oh, fuck. Wasn't meant to be. Bye, guys.